Pug? I think.
She's the crackhead of the family. Come here, babe.
What's up, everybody? Eric here with SpeakPug. I want to thank you guys for joining us today. So, anyway, so we're changing up things here at SpeakPug. We're going to start introducing more of these IG lives to celebrate you guys out there and get to know you guys and your pugs. So we'll get to you guys soon, and we're going to start here with Pug and Poppy.
There they go, barking.
They hear a strange voice, and they're probably like, "Hey, somebody's at the door."
Every time I answer the phone, even if I'm not doing it on speaker, they start barking.
That's their thing. I mean, my wife, she'll have a meeting, and then the dogs will be quiet for all day long, for hours on end. And then as soon as she starts to pick up the phone herself and she does a meeting, they start hacking, they start coughing, barking, fighting, acting like they're puking. I mean, it's insane. So, they get a little crazy. But that's just pugs in general. They like to, it's all about them. You know that.
Yes.
Susan, thank you for joining us today. I'm really excited. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it the account Sherman's Barkery at one point, or is it?
Barkery. It was Sherman's Barkery for years. I had two Etsy shops. One was Sherman's Barkery. One was Lavender Poppy Studio. They combined the two shops. So
awesome.
Sherman's Barkery is still in there, but the name of the website is Pug and Poppy Studio, because I have a bunch of other things in there too, a lot of artwork. And
so it's just pugandpoppystudio.com at this point now, is that right?
Yes, and I do have in my bio for it, so if anybody's for it, they can go there.
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of fans out there who are probably looking for the old Sherman's Barkery, so There you go. You can probably find it there. It's pugandpoppy.com. That's awesome. Good. That's why we have pugs, though. So pugs make the world better for us.
Absolutely.
So how many pugs do you have at this point?
I'm down to two. I've not had only two since 2002. So it's a little different for me, but I lost two this year.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Plus my daughter kind of commandeered. I had Teddy, the little chuggle, and she kind of commandeered him and took him with her when she moved out. And now she lives in Chicago with Teddy, so I never get to see him anymore except, on the phone. So, but other than that, I've had as many as 7 at one time.
Wow, right. So do you foster in a lot of them, or
gosh, no. I think if I fostered them, I just end up keeping
That's
them.
my problem too.
I really would.
They'd all be foster fails. I know everybody's like, "Hey, why don't you foster?" And I'm like, I mean, you're just setting me up at that point, because I just want to let them go.
From Pug Rescue of Florida. It's Pug Rescue of Florida and Georgia now. But when I got them, it was just Florida.
Oh, so. Yeah, I did see that. I did see the Georgia, Florida one now. I mean, I think I follow them as well, and I think we've donated to them in the past. But yeah, I did see that they started to be together there.
Yes.
So that's the northern part of Florida, obviously. So that's handled.
Cover any part of Florida. So
okay, well, good.
Yeah. But I know there's a couple of rescues in Florida. But I do a 20% donation to that particular rescue.
Right on.
I do it quarterly now. I used to do it monthly, but it's easier to do it quarterly now.
I started doing that too. It was the same thing. I used to do them monthly, and I was just like, man, this is just that, it's a bit of a headache when you're trying to do all these other things. I'm like, well, it's just, yeah. Quarterly's been a lot better for me, and the payouts are better for them too. So
that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where you're at. You're out of Florida.
Well, I live in South Carolina, so I had to make a little bit of a trip. I actually was able to pick Isabel up in Atlanta. She had been fostered there at the time, but Daryl was fostered right outside of Orlando. So
okay,
for both of them, but it was worth it.
Nice. How old are they? Do you know?
They're both 7. Daryl just turned 7, and Isabel will be 7 in September.
Which one is the kind of the chocolately colored one? That's who? Daryl? Let's see Daryl.
Come here, Daryl.
He's an unusual color, guys. He's a very,
Good,
very unusual color.
buddy.
He's chocolate. I mean, he's like a chocolate brown. He's so beautiful.
Um, even the rescue had never seen a chocolate pug, but here he is. Say hi.
Look at him.
Say
He's so
hi,
cute.
buddy.
Oh my
Hey.
God, so handsome. Look at him. He's so chocolatey. I would totally name
Well, Daryl fits.
Daryl
He's
Fitz.
yeah. He's Daryl Bob. He's got
Like
one little brain cell.
Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead type of thing, you know. He's a bit of a loner, you know. Yeah, I get it. He has that persona to him. He looks like he's a bit of a loner, but he wants love too at the same time.
He's a very cuddly buddy, and he likes to snuggle with Isabel too. So they're buddies, right?
Isabel, what is she? Is she the black colored
Yeah,
pug? Or, I think.
she's the crackhead of the family. Come here, babe. Find cookies while I'm talking to you. Come here. Come on. You know you want to say hello.
They're all like, hey, you know what? If we're gonna be doing this, you better reward us with some treats. Look at her, she's so beautiful.
She's my baby girl.
Oh my goodness! And how long have you had both of them?
I got Izzy when she was 14 months old.
Wow.
And I got Daryl when he was about 18 to 20 months old.
No
Can you
kidding.
not hit the table, Daryl?
He's like, dude, I want to get back in the camera. It's my turn. It's my turn again. She's so beautiful. Wow. So you got him at a very young age, and they're 7
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, you know, we adopted Otis from the Pug Queen, and he was only like 9 months old when we got him. And man, time flew by because we were like, oh, how are you going to be this year? Oh, well, you know, we're like, oh, well, his birthday's not until January. And they're like, well, damn, how long is that? How's he going to be then? You know, we're trying to figure it out. We're like, wow, he's going to be like 3.
Yeah.
You know,
I appreciate Time Hop because it helps me keep track.
yeah, close to 4.
And
Absolutely.
I've got Izzy on my arm.
Wow, look at
I've
that.
got Katie, the one that I just lost.
Oh, how old was she?
Katie, we're not really sure. She was probably pushing 14.
Right on.
Congestive heart failure, collapsed trachea. She was a rescue.
Yeah.
I got about 9.5-ish. She was probably a breeder dog because they said that she looked like she had just had puppies.
Oh, Lord.
This 9-year-old dog is having puppies. She was found wandering the streets of Marlborough County, South Carolina, in the middle of the summer.
Oh, God.
She was just, I don't know if she escaped or just was let loose. I did find out a couple of years ago that she had a couple of little bullets in the back of her head.
No way.
Yep. So like little, not quite bees, but pellets.
Like pellets? Yeah, little
So they were trying to put her down, or I don't know what, but
she survived that
she
cruelty.
had a rough time of it. She had heartworm when they found her. She had all the intestinal parasites, external parasites. She was a mess. But
Absolutely. Oh, God, yeah.
in January of 2020, expected to have her maybe 6 months because she was just in such rough shape.
Did you find her personally, or was it from a
No,
rescue?
she was from another rescue. I hate to say it, I can't remember the name of it, but they are out of southern South Carolina.
Okay.
They took her in and they were like, well, let's see if we can at least clear up her heartworm, which they did, but she of course then ended up with that horrific cough that they end up with.
Yeah.
And then I figured I'd have her 6 months. I had her for a little over 4 years. So
No way.
Yeah, so appreciative.
I'm glad that she got to have love for 4 years.
Absolutely. And she was
It's amazing what rescues do. I mean, they just pour an absolute, and you know, I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, I tried to do a rescue. They're really hard. They're so difficult. But you know what? If you understand what they go through, every single dog has to go to the vet immediately. I was like, you know, because they don't know what's wrong with it.
right.
They don't know, you know, what condition, what it needs, what kind of emergency, you know, and some of them come in just fine. Like, oh, we just need to update. Perfect, easy peasy.
Right.
But a lot of them are bad like that. You need
Yeah.
thousands of dollars of treatment, you know,
Absolutely.
and they just don't want their dog to go somewhere, you know, and get abused again and neglected.
Right. I know that Pug Rescue of Florida spends over $200,000 a year rehabilitating these dogs. And they do have rules. They have rules that especially younger dogs need to be in a home with other dogs that they can play with. They really want you to have a fence. If well, I mean, I guess they can't make you have a fence, but you might not get the exact dog you want based on some of the criteria that they have found out over the years. This works and this doesn't work. And
Right.
get mad about it. And they're like, well, you don't want these dogs to have homes. Well, yeah, they do, but they don't want the dogs to come back.
And they don't want, yeah, and they don't want them to turn back into the situation that they left.
Absolutely.
You know, abuse, neglect. And so on your tattoos, have you ever posted them onto like there's an account called Lucky Pug Tattoo?
No, I have
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, he posts up so many pug tattoos from people all over the world. They submit, he'll find them or they'll submit them, kind of like a my account, but he does it just for tattoos for pugs.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get into that.
Oh, it's really cool. And then the other, who was the pug? Who was the other pug? The black pug on the very top?
Isabel. That's Izzy.
Oh, that's her right there.
Yeah, that's my little crackhead. And I got a space next.
So where are you going to put Daryl?
Right, he's gonna go like right in here, right between the two girls.
Oh, there you go. So you're gonna have vanilla, some light chocolate, and some dark chocolate there.
Yeah.
Little pugs there. Yeah. Now, I don't know if they have a red pug, but I don't doubt it. So, but I know Daryl's a little reddish. He's a little reddish.
Yeah, sometimes the sun hits him the right way.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it, definitely see it. So how's Sherman's Barkery? Do you still have it as Sherman's Barkery for the treats? Are you still making treats?
I am definitely making treats. I have a whole section in my shop listed as Sherman's Barkery. We have this, I have the same, like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I don't even know how many, about 6 or 8 flavors that we have every month. And then I have a flavor of the month. Yay, cookies.
Somebody, I know, I read that too. They were like, "Yay, cookies!" Of course, it's somebody named Wilson Nibbler.
Yeah.
Of course, he's gonna want treats. He wants all those cookies.
He's
And it looks like a Boston.
He's Boston. He is absolutely. But I do a flavor of the month every month. This month is Philly cheesesteaks. Is named after my Philip, who I lost back in 2008. Yes, 18.
Oh wow.
But they're beef flavored with tomato and cheese in them. And then I also do subscription boxes, so they will get the flavor of the month every month, plus a bag of cheesy num nums, plus they get a little frosted cookie. This was the cookie that we had in for this month for July.
Oh my God, I saw that on your page. I was like, and then my daughter Amelia's like, "Oh my God, I want that cookie."
I love these, but they're peanut butter cookies, and then I frost them. So, but yeah, and then they get a little sticker too with the subscription box. So you can get it as a subscription, or you can get them just buy one here and there as you want to.
There you go.
Both. So
what are their subscriptions run?
The subscriptions are $25 for an ongoing subscription, and if you just want it one time, it's $30. So you're getting 2 half pounds of cookies. You're getting the sugar cookie. I have the big Sherman cookies. You've ordered from me before, and you got.
It's been a while, but I try to spread it out. I mean, for a lot of people, but yeah, I've had yours before. Yeah.
Get the Sherman cookie. And then they get a little sample bag plus the sticker for the $25. And then if you just want it for once, it's $30 for that.
Oh, okay. For the same package. There you go. So that's better.
Those are,
and it ships free?
Yeah.
There you go.
Just boxes ship free.
Okay, the subscription boxes, gotcha. That's actually a really good deal because, shipping's always going up and it's probably over $5 right now.
Yeah. It's not. It's not.
So that's actually a better deal if you just did it that way. If you really hey, I got a special guest. Hang on. Come here. All right. All right, guys. Guess which one this is? Oh, if you guess Cuppy, you correct. Cuppy Poppy. What's up, girl? Want to say hi to everybody? This is Cupcake Princess Sparkles, Snowflake Rainbow. That's her entire name. Yes, it is. Hey, I got another one. All right, here comes this little guy, and this one's Otis.
Hi.
He's my Odie Pody.
You so
Yeah. We took him somewhere, and the lady was like, "He looks like a zebra," and I was like, "Oh my, he does look like a zebra." His stripes are very pronounced. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Well, listen, we're gonna wrap up on this one today. I want to thank you so much for taking the time.
I so appreciate you talking to me. Great.
Absolutely. I